Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the fourth inning with nobody out. In is Chris. Yelich, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Young, the former Royal, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal. But this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
Ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Chris Young. He's just 2 for 12. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Shot toward right center. Margot is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready once again, Eric Thames. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box, Manny Pena. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is. Coming to the plate now, Jose Pirela. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Shaw has a play. One away.
Now batting, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
So two are gone in the Padre fourth. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. Next for Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia. He'll start off the 5th in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Corey Knebel.
Digging in, Corey Knebel. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In now, Christian Yelich. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Hey, Dero, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
Striding into the box, Chase Headley. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second, and there's one down now. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Settling in now, Manuel Margot. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Margot. Headley leads off first with one away. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Manuel Margot becomes out number 2 this inning.
Ready.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. 5 innings complete. The Brewers lead this one 10-0. Digging in, Ryan Braun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Eric Thames will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. He's set and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Travis Shaw. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
From the stretch. Line drive to left. Perella is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Brewers lead it 10-0. In now is A.J. Ellis to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
He froze him on the fastball there. A.J. Ellis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Travis Jankowski is going to come out into the on-deck circle now as he'll grab a bat and hit for the pitcher, Young.
Travis Jankowski.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Jankowski is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
The left fielder, number 2, Jose.
In now, Jose Perella. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped high in the air. Shaw calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Craig Stammen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So stepping in, Orlando Arcia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 1 for 2. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now at the plate, Corey Knebel. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Corey Spangenberg. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Will Myers. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes.
Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Here's Chase Headley. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First delivery to him on the way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Digging in to try it again. Manuel Margot been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left.
Leading out for the Brewers.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Lorenzo Cain goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last
Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it, and that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Josh Hader is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Freddie Galvis will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Galvis behind 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. In now is A.J. Ellis. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Padres, pitcher.
And now time is going to be called here, as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. Hunter Renfroe will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Bounce it to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Jose Torres enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Eric Thames. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. One out, nobody on. 0-2 to Travis Shaw. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
The catcher, number 9, Manny.
Standing in now, Manny Pena, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike three. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a hard liner, but foul. The 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So one run here on one base hit, the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll head now to the bottom of the ninth. It's the Brewers 11 and the Padres 1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Pirela starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Corey.
Standing in, Corey Spangenberg. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Digging in and looking for more, Eric Hosmer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Spangenberg stands at first with one out. And he takes strike two. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So striding in, Will Myers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back.
And he gets strike three called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
11-1 at the end of this one. Milwaukee, in a game with 7 home runs, earned the victory. Corey Knebel gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Tyson Ross was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Brewers.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Looking first at the NL Central, the Brewers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they made short work of the Padres 11-1. The Detroit Tigers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they plundered the Pirates 7-1. The Cubs took down the Fish in Miami 5-2. The Mets combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-0. Max Scherzer got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, leading the Nats past Cincinnati 3-1. The Phillies beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-2. The Rockies hit 3 long balls as they got a road win against Arizona 5-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-2. The Bo Sox pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 2-1. The Yankees beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 3-1. The Baltimore Orioles combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-3. The Kansas City Royals took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim totaled 13 hits as a team as they dismantled the A's 9-1. The Seattle Mariners racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 7-6. The Houston Astros had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-4. That does it for the recap of opening day. Baseball is back. Don't forget to join us tomorrow morning and all season long for the latest.
The weekend is on deck, and so is nighttime baseball from Petco Park in San Diego's Gaslamp District. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Dinelson Lamet gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
So digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Perella has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
First pitch on its way. Right side, but it's well foul. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season. But you never want to drop the home opener. And you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Myers is there, and it's a very quick inning. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took Game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark. But that's what happened. And they come into Game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit toward the hole. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Braun. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Will Myers. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. It's been pretty good. 5 for 12. He's taken him deep once. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. One left for San Diego, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Thames. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Perella. 1 out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on base. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. No score here as we play inning number 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-2. Smoke toward the hole. Spangenberg has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 9.
Stepping in, Manny Pena, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Perella is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chase Headley, who was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Chase Headley.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Now in the box, Manuel Margot, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Popped him up. Thames is under it. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Freddie.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. Not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Galvis behind 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Padres down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Sliders in for a strike. Got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Chase Anderson. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take the pitcher to D-row to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance. But you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Myers back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. So they pick up no runs on two base hits, no errors, and one man left on. In now is A.J. Ellis.
For the Padres, catcher A.J.
Popped him up.
Ellis.
Shaw is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
So here now is the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Pirela. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, it's deadly. One there. Safe.
First baseman number 7, Eric.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. Stepping into the box, Corey Spangenberg. He singled his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Corey Spangenberg is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. And it's fouled away. This is skied into short left center. Arcia backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Shaw is there, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Manny Pena comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Manny Pena.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Stepping in, Orlando Arcia, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set, and the pitch. Hot shot to third. On to first by Headley, and there's out number one.
The batter, number 5.
So striding forward now, Jonathan Villar. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Line hard to center field. And that's in there, base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the fifth inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
In now, Chase Anderson. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Headley. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Villar takes it in. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone in the home fifth.
Batter number 13, shortstop, Freddie.
Digging in now, Freddie Galvis, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. It crashes off the Western Metal Building, and it's out of here. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
In is Christian Yelich. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Perella is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Digging in once again, Ryan Braun. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Galvis is there. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
The batter, first baseman, Eric Thames.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Eric Thames. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And now pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. In now is A.J. Ellis to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Thames is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Carlos Suarez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Circle change there, called strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So coming to the plate, Jose Pirela. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Petco Park, we're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Tom Wilhelmsen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59, Tom Wilhelmsen.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Onto the party porch and gone. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Standing in now, Chase Anderson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you.
Oh, it does, because, D-Row, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. It's the Brewers 4 and the Padres nothing. Leading off the inning, Corey Spangenberg, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Fouled away. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
The right fielder, number 4.
Now at the plate, Will Myers. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Right there for strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jose Torres will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Jose Torres.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap, and he crashes into the wall, but managed to hold on to it.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Into the box, Travis Shaw, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Braun ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. The tag gets 1.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Manny Pena. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Margot will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. They lead it 4-0. Here's Chase Headley. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Chase Headley becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. A Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Riding in once again, Freddie Galvis. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Braun. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for it. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Number 8, A.J. Ellis.
In now, A.J. Ellis. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out. So it may be too little too late, but they're... Downtown San Diego shining bright as it always does. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Craig Stammen will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Austin Hedges is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Stepping up now, Orlando Arcia, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Leading out for the Brewers.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle and deflects off the pitcher. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 1 for 3. Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chase Anderson.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Chase Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Hard liner to center field. Margot is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Brewers come up empty here in the 9th. Last chance coming up for the Friars. They trail here 4-1. Standing in, Austin Hedges. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 1 for 4. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Jose Perella. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to third. Shaw gloves it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Coming to the plate now, Corey Spangenberg. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Digging in now for San Diego, Eric Hosmer, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the belt, the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Brewers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chase Anderson earns his first win of the season and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. Dinelson Lamet pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL Central, Chase Anderson got the W while striking out 16, leading the Brewers to a win over the Padres 4-1. The Chicago Cubs got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-1. The Braves hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 7-5. The Arizona Diamondbacks put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 8-6. The Giants racked up 11 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 3-0. The Yankees beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 3-2. The Boston Red Sox launched 3 home runs as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-4. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim went deep 4 times as they dismantled the A's 12-0. The Texas Rangers got the home victory against the Astros 3-1. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
from the rejuvenated Gaslamp Quarter in downtown San Diego, MLB The Show has baseball from Petco Park. Game number 3 of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. The Brewers will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Matt Strahm is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Now to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. Margot will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock. You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Ryan Braun now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Windup and the 0-1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Brewers 3, the Padres. Ready now, Jose Pirela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
1 out, nobody on. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Hit on the ground out to short, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Riding in, Eric Hosmer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Milwaukee leads it 3-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on B. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In now, Lorenzo Cain hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, D-Row, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. Margot is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Brewers have dominated so far. They've got the chance in this one to complete a series sweep.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
He's ready now. The pitch hit high and deep to right center. Margot is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 4 and the Padres nothing. Here's Will Myers. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a swing and a miss by Headley as he set down on strikes for the second out. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's a .333 hitter. In there, 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
He jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Ready to take his hacks again, Domingo Santana, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesus Aguilar. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game, and the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Lifted the other way to left center. Perella is under it. 2 down.
The catcher.
Ready for another chance? Manny Pena, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Brewers tack. Now batting, Freddie Galvis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So he sets him down swinging. Freddie Galvis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's hitless in 6 tries. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Matt Strahm. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. A little tapper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight. Into the box, Orlando Arcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Curveball that catches the inside corner. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Jimmy Nelson. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. In there, and it's 0-2 now. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Now batting, center fielder, Lorenzo.
First offering on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. Wind up and the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
In now, Jonathan Villar, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0. Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Chris Young answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back goods.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the end. Next to the plate for the Padres, Jose Pirela back to the top of the lineup, as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Garcia gloves it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Padres.
So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hosmer, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ready with another 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... Ready for another shot now, Domingo Santana. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Here comes the first pitch.
Santana.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Santana aboard here at first with nobody out. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Myers moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
Comes set and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 9.
Ready once again, Manny Pena. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Margot is back and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he is in there. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Sharp ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Will Myers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Myers swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santana is after it, and that retires the side. Padres down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Line towards center field. Margot is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield. For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Brewers 7 and the Padres nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Kane will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Number 8.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Ellis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Carlos Suarez is going to come out into the on-deck circle now as he'll grab a bat and hit for the pitcher, Young. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. It's the Brewers 7 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Petco Park, we're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Tom Wilhelmsen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in, Ryan Braun. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Ryan Braun.
He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Margot has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. He swings and grounds it to short. Galvis has it, and quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, first baseman,
Jesus Aguilar will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. So far 2 for 3 in this one. 0-2 to Travis Shaw. Hard hit ball to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Manny Pena. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple, but they're still in control, 7-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Pirela. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Settling in now, Corey Spangenberg. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Swing and a little tapper. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All four of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Striding into the box, Eric Hosmer. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Popped high in the air. VR is there. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between 2nd and 3rd now. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between 2nd and 3rd. Next for Milwaukee, Jimmy Nelson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Digging in, Jonathan VR. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Margot's on the move, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Here's Will Myers. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on its way. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Will Myers takes his third strikeout of the day.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Chase Headley. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Pulled toward right center field. King will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
At the plate, Manuel Margot 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Two out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Shaw has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Bright lights of downtown on the San Diego Bay. We're back now from Petco Park in the Gaslamp District as we're set to start the 9th. Here's Ryan Braun now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Domingo Santana.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. 3 for 4, so no balls and 1 strike. Smoke toward third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He's got 3 hits, including a double.